everybody knows your visual style and so on, but how did you prepare your visual style for this movie especially?
I did not prepare it. Hopefully I could work with my usual partners in crime, my cinematographer Benoit, who did Irreversible, Into the Void, Love with me. And he said, well, I was going to do a perfume commercial, but of course I'd rather do your movie for less money, because he has fun working on perfume commercials. It's not funny. It's money, but it's not funny. So then my sound engineer was there, and when you work with people you are used to, it's great because you don't even have to prepare. You just go for it, and they know your taste, you know their taste, and also you chose them because you love what they do. And then when it comes to the dancers, I admire them as dancers, and I say, well, it's going to be a pleasure to film all these kids, or they're post-teenagers, they're between 18 and 25 years old, and they said, oh, but I'm an actor, are you going to make me talk in the movie? I said, oh, you talk if you want. If you don't want to talk, just shut up. And if you want to kiss someone, let me know who you want to kiss. I'll try to make it happen. And if there is someone you really dislike, I'll try to make a scene in which you can smash his face or her face. And they, oh, I have an idea. And they were all coming with their ideas. And we shot it in 15 days in a chronological order. It's very easy when you shoot in one location. Because the light is ready, the people are ready, and if you paid the music, if you negotiated the music rights before, you can use that music and people can dance. So yeah, the whole storyline changed a lot in the process of shooting.
And the dialogues were improvised, or?
Yeah. The two black guys are very good. It was just me. No, for those scenes, it was towards the end of the movie. I thought, well, it's a pity that all these dancers are so funny. I didn't film them enough talking. And so I decided, like, after 8 days, that I wanted to do these small scenes with them talking. And they said, but what are we shooting? I said, no, just while the other ones are getting prepared. You two come with me, I'm going to film you, but what are we going to talk about? I said, whatever you want, sex, religion, the flag, France, whatever, sentimentality, pregnancy, you pick up your subject, and I will film you for 20 minutes. And that's how it happened. But probably the last ones that I filmed were those two dancers, they were crumpers. And I said, hey, can you make it very sleazy? Because I knew each time I run into them, they were talking about sex. I said, can you make it like dirtier than usual? Yeah, of course. How dirty? Dirty. Okay, we know how to talk. And then it was just me and the two of them. I was behind the camera, and I thought it was so funny. And I had like 20 minutes of footage that was hilarious, and I could not cut it. It was the last thing that I could cut in the movie, because initially the whole movie was edited, but they were talking for 5 minutes, and people said, no, the whole movie is about them, so I reduced it. But even when they were improvising their dialogues, I was laughing behind the camera. And I had to stop because I was laughing. So like, don't destroy our scene. And at a point, I don't know if you noticed, they're talking, and then there's a sound, and the character David picks the mic and says, "Oh, this is a party, whatever." Actually, it was because I was laughing so much that they stopped talking. I said, "Gaspar again," and then I replaced my laughter by that sound. And the initial scenes. The casting scenes was towards the end of the movie. My line producer, who was my best partner in crime during the whole process of the movie, he said, oh, it's a pity that you don't see them talking freely because they're all so funny. So I decided to do like small interviews of them with my assistant director. And I said, well, I'm going to interview, ask you questions for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and if there's anything good, I will keep it. And then we replaced my assistant director's voice by Sophia's voice, and my voice by the voice of Kid Ismail, who plays Daddy. And the only lines that I asked any of the characters to say is the German girl. I said, oh, can you tell that you had a roommate who was dropping acid in his eyes, and you had to escape Germany because you don't want to end up like Christian F. She said, okay, I'll say it. But, yeah. she said it in a way that sounds like natural.
So you actually made a documentary, right?
Yes, I told my producer I'm doing a documentary. That's probably what most movies come from, like theater plays or cinema elsewhere. I watch more documentaries than I watch movies. And because I started doing small documentaries, I enjoy it much better when I'm behind the camera, when people talk with their own words, than when I tell them to say anything.
And also documentary about dance, right?
Yeah. It's not a documentary, but they're just dancing, and hopefully I had a choreographer that Sophia suggested me, or she even imposed her. She said, if she does not do the movie, I'm not sure I'm going to do the movie, but if you take her. And it's a Californian hippie genius, and she liked my previous movie, so she accepted the conditions, and she arrived 3 days before shooting, and she organized the choreography in 2 days. Then I operated the crane, I operated the camera, not because I always want to operate the camera, but I saw in this case it was much better if I was very close to the dancers, actors, or whenever they were creating something.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.